Welcome to the CLRP Bullshit Podcast. Today I am joined by Nathan, Bry, Jason, and Luke. Today, our only topic is how the server is doing. Welcome, guys. How y'all doing today?
Good, you.
Doing good.
Fantastic.
Doing great.
You got
So
fucking
y'all-
cookies.
Fuck. Yeah, he over here got cookies. My ass over here, I got a new car for RP tonight.
Oh my god.
Nathan.
I think mine's better. I got cookies.
No, I got an F1 car.
Are you
Cops don't
driving
hit
a
me tonight.
cookie? Brian, are you driving a cookie?
What?
Yeah,
I can.
RP.
Yeah, are
What
you
the
bringing a cookie to the RP?
I can.
Alright, I want to see you drive a cookie.
Cookies?
He's
Maybe.
gonna paint an SUV brown and put the license plate as cookie.
Oh my god. Oh.
I swear to God, I would do that one RP, just not tonight.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, yeah.
All right, so
shit.
Nathan, what made you think about the DOT coming into the server?
Oh shit, yeah, we're going to jump straight in that apparently. Oh, DOT. Well, I mean, it puts something against the semi
Bison's
truck.
driving.
That too. Bison's driving is a big factor in this. DOT can't get onto cops for not driving properly. That's a little secret that most cops don't know yet. So when they find this out, I'm gonna be crying laughing when they get a ticket.
You do know that Bison watches this right after it releases, right?
Wait, he does?
I know.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
Bison's
the-
a
that's
regular
the fun
watcher.
Yeah. It's fun to see like different departments getting added, and DOT in all reality is my favorite department. Like for cops, like a subdivision wise, DOT is the best to me. That's aka the whole reason why I'm the one running it this time, because I love doing that department. Because of the way they deal with stuff, and you get to have more fun with the tickets. Because taking a normal ticket in real life, it can be like 10,000 maybe. Maximum maybe like 10,000. DOT maximum of 100,000 sometimes. And sadly, that's not a joke either. With the way that these trucks run, and everything like that, if someone fucks up and makes a fatal mistake, you could be costing someone hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that, so I look at it as it's just a better way to keep our roads safer and that type of stuff.
Okay.
Silence.
Fuck
That
you,
ain't bad,
Jimmy.
huh?
Yeah. And the
You were not muted.
and I was muted on OBS because I had background noise. But yeah, we are at 10 YouTube subscribers, 23 videos on our views on our first video, and we're averaging around 9 people per video. I
Not
say,
bad.
Not bad.
for just starting and not been posting in a while. I mean, it's not bad.
Well, in
Yeah.
reality, I think we only missed, 2 uploads?
Yeah, I think
3.
No, 2. Because
no.
we did have that extra.
yeah.
We did end up using that one extra that we didn't want to use, but we're gonna try to hopefully make up for all that. Because it just kind of stuff didn't go our way over the last week. We've had so much stuff going on, like new stuff getting added. Like take today for example, we just released the PlayStation server, recruiting for the PlayStation and everything like that. Doing stuff like that just takes a lot of time away from stuff like this right here.
I've also had troubles
Oh,
with
speaking
our
of,
recording stuff.
Speaking of recruiting, what about that little thing that we have a partnership with?
Yeah, I guess we can talk about that. The United State Roleplay Boys, they gave me a decent deal to be a partner with them, and they posted our a link and an ad for our server. Which I am thankful for having the opportunity of working with these guys. They're one of the biggest server, if not the biggest. To my knowledge, they are the biggest RP servers out there. They have the biggest PlayStation, they have the biggest everything. But then again, for some people out there, like more of the smaller hometown communities, that's more like what we do is the more smaller communities. But I love having the opportunity of working with wonderful RP servers like the United States Roleplay Boys.
Yeah, they do have a really good community. And PlayStation, like you said, will be mainly up and running by this Friday, which is, incredible.
Yes, that I'm hoping to have them do like a get together tomorrow, like trying to test the waters. Like I'm hoping just off the bat hit them with a good old RP tomorrow, just
Yeah.
so we can go ahead and get like some tests that goes in with their server.
Which
It's
I
better to do some testing now than later.
which I think having a goal to get everything up and running by this Friday is really good, seeing that we just started that server.
What, an hour or 2 hours ago?
Yeah,
I think we may even. What my goal is for that server too is to hit a max is to hit like a 8 people session for that RP.
yeah,
Which starting off day 2 of a server, 8 people.
that's
Like it
impressive.
don't get much better than that. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. It just shows how good like followership we have. It shows that we've made ourselves a little bit of a name to where we can do stuff like this. And hopefully, maybe a little bit right down the road, maybe 2, 3 more weeks down the road. I'm currently working on making an EU server for the EU people that join our server, so that they can actually go RP in the correct time zone that they're supposed to be RPing at. And also, their server is going to be ran by the best people I know can run a server. I've worked with these guys before. I've seen what they're able to do. I've worked for these guys before. A lot of what I know how to run a server from was because of these guys that's helping out with that server.
I want that. I want to be in that server. That way, like on the weekends when they have RP, I can join it.
Oh yeah. Well, yes. These guys, they're just phenomenal all the way around with their RPs. These guys, I know these guys by themselves have a large following, so I'd imagine that they will bring in some people from their past and make hopefully one of the best RP servers that the world has ever seen. I mean, CLRP, we've made ourselves a name, we made ourselves a brand. Now it's just time to start performing on that brand.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting we're an organization now.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Like,
It's weird to say at times, even for me.
yeah, it's like just if you sit there and think, it's from 2 months ago when I joined the server to now. We took a big jump. Of
When
getting
you first
everything.
joined the server, I think when you first joined the server, we were hitting maybe 8 people per session,
And then it jumped up to
10
like 20.
max.
Yeah.
Exactly. Then we're jumping now 20. I think today we have 21 people coming minimum.
Yeah.
And that's not even including some of the people who might just join and say, "Hey, they got a lot amount of people coming tonight. Let's go join in on this." But I know with like this many people coming tonight, I'm gonna very much jump on this capital, and we're gonna have a really big RP AOP tonight. So it's gonna be fun to see it all go down.
Yeah.
Why don't we try to do statewide if we can get enough?
Because
like,
statewide
2 areas?
chaotic.
Not 2 areas, like countywide.
Statewide is too big.
Countywide.
Countywide. Again, that's a situation where if that's okay, we have to have the session maxed out, and people need to be in like a queue almost for countywide for me, because you have people in this server. What we have like maybe 2-3 hours maximum to RP a day. So if we're having that amount of time, we want to do some scenes. We want to do a good amount of scenes. So if you spread people out too big, it just don't create the RP scenes like we want. It just spreads everything way too thin. It doesn't put everything kind of like the way we want.
And everyone will eventually be in the same area anyways.
Yeah, nobody wants to spread out anyway, so no point of having a big OP.
We have to like tell them to spread out like 200 times an RP.
No, not today. Today is a good AOP. We've done this AOP before, but with today, it's going to be especially something different for a lot of these
Please
people.
tell me it's the one that we did with the Park Rangers.
Actually, yes, it is.
Hell yeah. Yo, she used to have fun.
I know what I'm doing for RP then.
Yeah, it's just gonna be it's gonna be a bunch of fun tonight, going and doing stuff like this, because a lot of the AOPs that we've been doing is kind of like common AOPs here recently. So I'm gonna start bringing back some of our exotic AOPs, as I like to call them, so that everybody can have more fun with the AOP instead of just being the same as everybody. There's no, at least what I see, there's no point in being the same as everybody. Why not be just a little bit more different?
Should I be scared as being from LEO for this RP?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm joking.
Oh yeah.
Very
No,
scared.
in all reality, no. The only people who really need to be scared is Highway. Because Highway is actually going to be on the highway tonight, and it's
Should
going to be
DOT
very
be
interesting.
scared?
DOT, I think, is going to be everywhere, aren't they?
DOT
is
depends on
statewide.
what
Like,
department
they
you're on.
go anywhere.
I'm not lying tonight. I'm hoping to keep a lot of the people who's in LSPD kind of like tonight. Your actual branch that you're in tonight is going to kind of a little bit matter, and that's
Oh.
just going to be funny for me to see that, because I don't think we've ever hit a session big enough at this point to where we can really see this stuff go into play. Because I think our biggest session so far was what, 21 people. We are maxing our biggest session already, and we don't know. We may see 22 people. If we see 22 tonight, we'll hit a record for our server.
The one time I still
So
wish I was SAHP.
pretty much. Stuff like that. It's just it's curious to me. It's just all cool to see, pretty much. Everybody though is gonna be spread out, of course. Civs are gonna know how have to learn tonight how to spread out, how to do interesting scenes, not just the basic 1080s. And I think tonight will be a really good clue to see, like, with all the amount of people we got in today. How many interviews did we do today? Like
I
4 or 5?
I personally did, I think, 2 or 3.
I know I did too myself, but I
So
took
that's
over someone
4.
else's interview.
Okay, so that's
Um,
4.
I know a couple of others. So I say we did about 5, 6.
Yeah.
I did one.
So
So-
about 7 or 8, I
Yeah.
would say.
So I'd say 5 to 6, 5 to 7.
7 max.
Right, no, right, yeah. Because I mean that type of stuff, and I'm saying this now, especially for our server, that's rare.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's a rare feeling for us to actually be able to do 7 people in interviews, just because of all that United roleplay server. I feel honored to be able to work with these boys. They are a wonderful server, and they just gave us the best opportunity to come work for them and work with them
I mean,
in this type of stuff.
last time I was doing interviews, we had to force people to come to the interviews. And it was getting to the point, I think, where we were about to start kicking the non-active people. So seeing that, like, like you said, everyone that, came to RPs showing that they're dedicated and stuff was, felt good for once.
Yeah, that was something else we did. We kicked out all the inactives from the server, and we got rid of them all too, because it's just no point. If you're not gonna be active, why be in a server?
I think only time I take LOAs for, like, personal reasons, and even then it doesn't last as long as I think. I think I took an LOA like a month, and I ended up lasting like 2 days on it. If that.
I know whenever I took my LOA, it was for a week, and I came back and stuff was still all right. Some changes did happen, but nothing too major.
Changes happen week to week. I think that's something we all kind of understood
Yeah.
when we made this service. If you don't change anything, you leave everything the exact same, or that's hard to do. That's
Yeah.
like basically saying you're just a normal steel server. I think we add in a lot of stuff, exotic stuff, like we have an army and everything like that, which basically took the place of SWAT. We've had some great people coming in and out of our server. It's what makes us different. If you always just stay the same and do the same as everybody else, are you really different? That's what I look at it as.
Yeah, I think whenever I was just becoming on staff team, we would change or bring something to the community every week. Like, we would add something new, or like take something out that didn't
Yeah.
work. So like you guys are constantly changing things.
Exactly. and that's never going to change because if you're not adapting, you're not doing your job right because different people, different situations. I've said this since we've started this server, and Bry and the rest of my staff for this too. It feels like we have different staff each week, and we realistically we do. We added two amazing people that was in the joined the server not too long ago to our staff team. Brady and
Yesterday,
Blake.
literally
We
last
don't talk
night.
what Blake's known as. Yeah, we actually had him last night. We had them last night. It's just they're great people all the way around. I've actually been able to sit down and have good conversations with them in my office. They're actually old co-owners. Old owners of a different server that they ran for a long time, named Blue Line RP. And they, of course, some happened, and they ended up not doing as well as they wanted to. And so they joined our server, of course, and they said they're loving every moment of the day here. And that shows us that is old server owners are being able to come to our server saying, "This is what I wanted for my community. This is awesome to see a community actually working in the way I wanted mine to do."
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing more fucking prize for me except that. I mean,
Yep. People get to join the servers,
look.
get teamwork, get good staff, and get good RPs.
Exactly. I mean, think about it like this: when you first joined my server from Jaeger server, you can say the truth. You thought it was not gonna be as good as it is.
Oh God, no! Whenever I first joined, I was like, okay, looks is one thing, action's another. And I can say when I did my first RP, I was blown away.
And that was what were we at then? Like maybe 12 an RP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yep.
it just kind of shows. It
Not
shows in
even.
itself. Like we're
even.
able to. Yeah.
It was
I mean,
like
it kinda
6 people
shows.
in RP.
Yeah.
Like,
It shows for itself. Like this is what we do. We're able to walk the walk. If I'm able to come to people like I used to when we were first starting out in the server, and I would make bold claims. Well, like I said, we walked those bold claims very well. And a lot of people didn't think I was telling the truth, and some people were like, okay, I'll give you a chance. They didn't think I was telling the truth. They joined the server and said, oh, he's actually telling the truth. And that's what kind of makes us unique, I think, is we're able to go out here and say we've came from the bottom, and we're not at the top, by no means at the top, but we're getting there. We're definitely not down there at the point where we're like number like 0 on the bottom scale. We're more or less, I want to say we're good. Maybe that number 100 in the scale of RP servers.
yeah. I know I didn't join whenever you guys were low, but I joined when we were like averaging maybe 8 people, and now we're like you said, growing. We're not the worst server, we're not the best.
14. Exactly. I mean, our bad days are like used to be our good days. Like 14 people is our bad days now. I mean,
our good days are
Which
now 20 plus.
yeah. Which actually, this is it. Actually, a lot of stuff's going to change next week, and it's going to be so interesting to see.
Oh god.
We're going to start having RP on Thursdays.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna have. That's right.
Saturdays is the new off days.
Nathan,
Okay, I can see that.
we have now hit
Yeah.
25 people.
Oh, really? Hold on. I'm just gonna quickly show the pod over this.
Hold on. You're trying to 25?
What, the subscription?
No,
15
everyone
are coming
that's
and are going to be late.
All right, guys.
Wait,
Somewhat
what?
layout of the
Hold
main
up.
server. People are gonna be on time. This how many we're at are gonna be there on time.
8.
Alright, so I'm turning in my resignation right now. I'm joking.
What happened?
Oh
happened?
my god.
What happened?
Y'all do
Jason, go to our RP announcements. That's all I gotta say.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
25 people.
God damn.
Yeah.
Talk about record setting.
Hey, real quick,
We're
Nathan.
almost
That
we're
is
almost
a
about to hit
record right
a
there.
full session.
Hey,
That is almost a full session.
That's what I
No, it's
said.
not. We're 32 people is a full session. So if
No.
we hit,
Oh.
No,
I
I
thought it
said
was
we
29.
almost
Oh my.
are at a full session.
Nathan, look at your DM.
y'all, 10-4. I mean,
Oh my god. Can you imagine if we just end up having the over amount of 32 that just randomly come?
Like, I want to see, and I know it'll be really soon. I want to be, see where we have to have 2 servers start opening up, and we're averaging, a full session and a half. Maybe.
All right.
oh my lord, that's gonna be a lot to handle. I think what's going to happen is people are going to just have to. If we're at that point, I mean, what we'll do is we'll still run just one session and just have people in a waiting queue, and have
Yeah.
them queued in the session, waiting to join the session. Which I think tonight, I mean, if people usually we have a couple people that don't react to the thing, so we might have some people that haven't reacted yet join tonight. We may hit a full session. You never know.
Yeah.
If we hit a full session, I will say, if we hit a full session tonight, I will be amazed.
If we hit a full session, I'm taking a fucking picture and I'm uploading that shit to every fucking damn gram I can.
All right. Well,
All right. So I think that's time to end.
I think that's about time.